Hey guys and gals, let's build the Battle Bus by LEGO Fortnite. This is set number 77073. Retails for $99.99. Contains 954 bricks, and the set was provided by the LEGO Group for early review, so thank you, LEGO. And I'm having a hard time speaking today, so this is essentially what it is. It does come with 9 minifigures. And this is the building guide. And here is the print work. Now, if you're interested in watching the unboxing and the formal review, you'll have to head to my second channel, or my main channel for that one. We get 9 bags, 8 are numbered, and one of them's got the balloon parts in there. And we have 8 bags of bricks. That's the one we're looking for right there. And they're all paper, so we don't know what parts we're going to get in here. So let me start throwing all these over here. And yeah, and the booklet just jumps right on into bag 1. So there's 8 bags. I'm thinking of doing 4 bags per installment. We'll see how it goes, but I'm shooting for just 2 installments on this one. And yeah, that's not a lot of stickers there for this set. Let's begin. Let's build it, starting with bag number 1. Okay, haven't done a set build in like a week, and you know, about time we get to do something fun. I've been working on the Michael Myers house. I got building guides 1 and 3 done. 2, I was about halfway done until I noticed there was a major discrepancy, and I have to go back in and clean it up. Had to add 1 piece to the build because it just simply wasn't there, and I had a toilet bowl floating in space. That wouldn't be too good with building that. So instead of 3,919 pieces, it'd be 3,920 pieces. So at least I've got that fixed up now. And yeah, I've got to put that manual together. I'm shooting by the 15th of September to have it done. And today is the 3rd of September, 2024. Okay, now I don't know the names of these. They don't have them labeled in here. I got the box picked up. Well, I don't feel like getting the box. Maybe I should. I'll have it indexed. So, let's get going here. Oh, it's got a double-sided head. I've seen that head before, but yeah. Oh, LEGO, you weren't stingy this time. You gave us a brick separator. I've noticed a lot of the sets that I've been getting, they kind of been leaving those out. So I've been, oh, like, what's the point of that? So you get the banana costume and the torso. I think this is Peely or something. I can't remember. I think these are just team leaders. And we're going to be here for a while building minifigures, so I'm just going to build them both. Alright. Alright, he's got the Minecraft pickaxe. And I want to see how this build goes. It looks interesting on the box just from first impressions. So hopefully this is going to be a very good build. Lately, some of the sets I've been getting have been kind of dry and not too fun. Not too bad. Put him over there, and we have to build some kind of a little weapon thing. I know there's some that really want the Fortnite sets to become a reality. Well, here you go. Once the set's available, you can tell me how much fun it was put together. I'm not really speaking well right now. I want to get back into fixing that mistake in my Michael Myers house, but I've been uploading a bunch of building guides, and yeah, starting to sell those now. It seems like a lot of people have been asking for certain builds. I'm like, you got to be patient with me. I'm trying to get them done as quickly as I can. Healy or something, the team leader. Okay, we got him out of the way. Now we can do the more important stuff, like whatever this is. It doesn't tell us. And yeah, I've got that done. I got some building guides done, and just trying to get done with a lot of stuff. And see this right here? The Michael Myers house, I have to do those type of call-outs. This building guide's been pushing my limits on what I can do, and so I'm learning how to do all that stuff. And yeah, so you're getting a good building guide if you buy from me. I'm providing stuff. See how they have the arrows there? I'm doing that too. At least it's on this nice pink colored paper. Yeah, so my goal is to get done with the Michael Myers house before I take some time off. So I know I've been getting requests for other builds. I had a few for the campers, and one of my campers has the paper shower curtain. Well, now I use capes, so I got to I may just leave it like that and just say, hey, you could use this. It's not like it's a major change. It's just, you know, it's whatever, you know, but I don't know yet. I haven't figured it out. Okay. This must be the chassis of the bus I'm taking. That is what this is. Speaking of buses, somebody asked me about a guide for the yellow school bus. That was actually supposed to be building guide number 1. And at the time I started that, it wasn't really possible to do it. A stud or LDD or whatever. No, it was LDD. It wasn't really advanced to where you can do that. And yeah, so to be eventually you'll be able to purchase the building guide for the bus, and I don't know what that's going to be. Michael Myers house, I think I'm going to keep it at 16 firm because it is a bigger build. If you're interested in purchasing that guide, yeah. So I'm trying to get all the errors out of it. At least I caught this one, but I was already like, I got to edit like 25-30 pages. I've already edited the parts list. I got to edit the cover page as it tells you how many pieces the build has. Well, I got to go in and do that. And then right when I started, knocky knocky goes the door, the delivery driver. She dropped these off today, so I got to do this real quick. Because I have a feeling a lot of people are going to want this. I already have a few friends that told me about it. And they want to get this for the figures. So I think the figures are going to be the thing that everybody wants out of Fortnite. Okay, and so far the build's keeping my interest. That's good. Very good. I had somebody already get mad at me because I didn't have all the building guides produced at one time. I'm like, this is just a hobby of mine. I don't really have everything generated. When I say I have 60% of the content, whoops, that's supposed to go in the middle. Well, at least it comes with the brick separator, huh? At least I have some of these guides going, but it's like somebody wants me to get them done. Like somebody wanted to buy one of my campers, but they wanted it that day, and I thought, dude, I hadn't even got that drafted yet. You're talking about a couple of hours to finish that up. I don't use artificial intelligence or anything like that to generate the guides. I do it myself. Just in case I catch an error or a mistake, I can correct them. And fine, yeah, whatever. And I said, oh, I said, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I said, you want a good building guide, you're going to wait for it. Stuff that I already have, I'm slowly getting it up on Rebrickable. You know, slowly. It's getting there. And I learned something very, very interesting. Oh, this is color-coded, so now we know which one's the front and back. That, and don't ever set yourself low or anything like that. Don't ever say, oh, I don't think no one's going to buy my stuff. You know, here's the deal. Or, you know what I mean. If you make something, don't just think that in your mind. Give it a whirl. Just like with me, I always thought, well, who's going to buy my building guides? You know, who's going to want those? Well, I got a request for them. It's the people are getting angry because I don't have the ones that they want done. It's like, I'm sorry. Yeah, and YouTube is kind of, well, my channel is kind of on its starting to die off, so I'm mostly focused now on printed stuff. I think more people want to build at their own pace. They want a parts list that they have access to. And I don't blame them, because with my own building guides, I like using those over watching my own videos. So that's the thing about that, is I can gather the parts that I need. I have one of my buddies, he doesn't want to buy my guides, but he sits there and watches the vehicles. This is really hard, so you have to buy the guides for those. I said videos now are just kind of more like impromptu. You know. There we go, that's the bumper right there. Can you see everything? Yes, you can. And yeah, I've been trying to get those guides in, so if you're one of my viewers that really wants them, you know, you can contact me and say, Jay, I am interested in this guide. Do you have it? Either I could say, yes, I do, or no, I don't. I may say yes, give me a few hours, I'll have it posted for you. And my guides are I'm trying to get a lot of the dollar stuff up there right now. So it's cheap. The cards are going to be like $1 or $2. You know. Yeah, I think this is going to be a really good playable model here. Ooh, brittle brown in there. That may break. I haven't experienced that much breakage, but I try to avoid the color as much as I can. Yeah, in a few weeks, in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be going to the beach and just not doing anything, no work-related stuff. Just sit back and relax. You know, I'm worked out right now. I don't want to do any more. I don't want to even look at Lego bricks. I know it sounds funny for some that this is their full-time gig, but for me, I'm kind of getting burned out of doing Lego stuff. My own stuff I like doing, but after a while, it's, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I can tell you right now, this is really built well so far what it is. Chassis are always supposed to be built well. This is like the foundation to build this stuff here. So far it looks like the picture, huh? You know, I mean, yeah, I gotta... Wait, whoopsie, did I boo-boo? I did. I was supposed to put some 2x4s. Okay, I made a mistake. It doesn't look like the picture. Well, at least it comes with the tool here. Now, I always get this question, do you grade on mistakes you made? No, that's my fault. So, I never punish Lego because that's my doing. If I make the mistake, that's on me. So, we all make mistakes. I know some that will literally edit that out and make it and redo it. This is not like a how-to build. This is just whoops. This is just basically what we're doing here. And this is getting some weight to it. This is very solid. Very solid. When I did my yellow school bus build, this almost looks like it. I don't ever really... I'd like to do a version 2 of that eventually, but I've been kind of tied down with regular work. I've been doing a lot of database projects lately. It's just been getting kind of be a headache. And then, yeah, so that's why I'm working on that Myers building guide. And just trying to get stuff done so you can build this stuff at your own pace. And well, that's a lot of... So you got to put a bunch of 2x6 plates here. I think the reason why they're doing that is it's easier to press these down than, what are they using? An 8. You could have put a 6x16 in there, but imagine trying to press that down all those tubes. And that's it, with exactly no pieces remaining. Well, that's a bummer. All right, now we're going to move on to bag 2. See what we got in there. And so far, I'm pleased with the build. What's the score right now? I'm going to be honest with you, it's a 10. Haven't had any issues. The guide's easy to follow. Blue is kind of a dark color, but it's a color we rarely ever see in a modern LEGO setup today. So, I don't know, reminds me more of classic space than anything else. And we got the pink hand or purple hand from the Void to visit us. Cool. Okay, well I found a head. So it looks like we got to build Cuddles. And that's not Wild Style or Wild Side. I can't remember her name. We see her in Sophia or something. So I don't know what her name is, but she's the one that kind of does like the tutorials with you. The first person you meet in the game. So that's pretty much what it is. I like calling Cuddles Pinky, because she really does do her job when I say, hey, you need to go out there and you need to clear out a path, battle for me while I'm getting the goods. So I let her just do all the battling. She does a good job at it. You know, remember when I got that Fortnite promo box, you think they would have put these sets in there. Would have been really cool instead of that goofy thing. So yeah, you can see she can take off her helmet and stuff. So she comes with the wig, which is this right here. Well, we rarely ever see her without it, so. And then now we can work on her. Okay, I've been looking for some more of these type of wheel whales. Well, here they are. And they're in blue. Hope we get more of those. Oh, we do. Is there 4 in there, or is there just 3 in there? Oh. Oh, there's 4 in there. Okay, I was making sure, because I'm going to part this out when I'm done. I can use the parts for other vehicles, huh? I mean, some people hate me for that, but no, I'm going to take the parts out of this. I like these bright colored wigs. They're really good for making different styles of figures. And she's got the pickaxe too. She's going to go mine those rocks and stuff outside. Get some of that frost wood too. We need that. I'm always running short on frost wood. No, she's done. Alright, and that's it. Okay. So it looks like so far we've done 2 minifigures per bag. Means we're just about halfway done with just the figures alone. And now let's get going here. So I'm going to try to do is get that Myers house done quickly and promptly as possible. Let's start putting all this stuff over here. Sounds like somebody's taking a shower. Hey, I finally got my sleep schedule back in order, so now I'm sleeping a good 6 to 7 hours. And I got a lot of energy now, so I've got that back in order. I'm trying to go to bed early. I'm tired of going to bed late, or because I got to, now with the fall schedule now, I don't have, I mean, I can stay up a little later. But trying to do all that. And then we got, see, sometimes they put the plates and they're like that. Now, Stud does not do callouts for one piece, so I have to do that myself with an external program. Oh, there's a mirror of this. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? So if you're building this, you don't have to do what I'm doing, but you may want to if you want to do it, just mirror it. Now I'm on alert because now there's going to be probably more mirrors than just this. Are they both the same like that? Okay, they are. Alright. Yeah, I still need to get a haircut and get ready to make an appointment. Man, the sticker shock now has gotten to be atrocious, and I had to get a book about barbering. I'm going to see if I can learn how to do that myself. But then again, do I really have time to learn a new trade? And it's, I mean, nobody wants to pay $80, $90 for a haircut. Well, if I pay it, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to be picky. Like, it better be perfect when I walk out of there. I mean, it's not the only place, but the way everything is getting pricey now, everything's gone up, even the internet and phone, and it's kind of annoying, honestly. I know my hands are getting in the way. Never thought about using these for my bus. Problem is, my stuff sometimes is odd numbers, so it's kind of hard to do that, although I would have just thought of something a little differently to use. Okay, this one goes right here. This looks like just rest on that. Like that right there. Okay. And this one goes here. I'm sure one will, if you're inclined to do so, you can make this into a regular school bus or a prison bus. Just from what I can see on the box here. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to collect these in different colors. Now, and when I see them, I try to grab them. White's going to be a color I'll use for the motorhomes and stuff. But okay, do we have to make 2 of these? Okay, there's 1 of these that's coming up here. All right. Hey, at least we're doing something other than a very dull build. This one's going to be kind of different here today. Yeah, fall's just around the corner. I know Labor Day just passed, and I worked that day. Whoop, well, uh-oh, Lego. Dropped down to a 9.9 now. That's starting to come apart. Just be careful because you'll knock those loose. Okay, now it's telling us to build 2 of these. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is just keep this installment. When I get done with this installment, I'm going to finish up my corrections in the building guide. And just come in real quick and finish this one up and get it out of the way. Am I in a big hurry? Yes, these are on a deadline. I can't just sit on them. I can't wait. Oh, there it is. I can't just, oh, I'm just going to put this in my collection and build it during Christmas time. No. I'm starting to get a bunch of sets in now. I actually got 5 in total I got to do. 4 of them which are from this theme. Probably already have seen them. This is going to be the first one I'm going to release, and the reason being is because it is the battle bus. And then, once I get done with the battle bus, I got to do another set that's not related to this because it's the next one up, and come back and do more Fortnite stuff. Okay. And this one goes over here, like that. Okay, sure there's probably another entry door there. Whoopsie, you can't see what I'm doing, huh? Yeah, this one's a little different here. So these are going to be, these are not tutorials by any means, but they're also, I may name them as build-alongs. Basically, if you're building this along with me, you're building along, right? This is a set that I would see being built in the fall when it's cold outside, maybe just cold. I wouldn't say this is a shade tree build. Just I think it's got the fall colors. I'd say build this in the fall. And this has got a 1x1 here, like that. Guess my hands are in the way. I did have somebody complain about one of my tutorials that somebody could do better than I can. Lately I have not been nice. I've been like, well, then get that person to build the tutorial for you. And I know this one YouTuber, he does not take requests, so good luck with that one. I just build if I have it. If it's something that's I can build right away, I'll do it. Most chances I can't. Okay. Oh, that's rare. A red 2x4 brick. Doesn't that bring back your memories of childhood and build with that style of brick? Now we're building with stuff that's a little more complicated. What is that? The radiator we're putting in there? That's a profile brick. There we go. Oh, I can't even get those in there. All right, let me take that out. That's much better. So put your 1x1s in there first, then put your radiator in there. Yeah, I got my power steering working back in my vehicle. Now I can just take my finger and turn the wheel real easily. I didn't have to muffle it around. Oh, that's kind of cool. At least I got that working again. Oh, that's well, I guess that's how it's supposed to be. I thought that's hanging over a bit, but no. But yeah, I got that done, and I'm happy, and then, you know, and all that stuff. So now I don't have to hear that moaning and groaning. It tells me I didn't burn out the pump, thank goodness, as I don't have to spend any more money fixing that. All right. Yeah, this is not a bad build, you know. This is not a bad build. This is so far it's relaxing, and we haven't even hit any of the stickers yet, so I think we're just building the framework right now. All right, so now we're going to do the headlights, and these are just reflections of one another. Yeah, this would make a great school bus if you really wanted to do that. Okay. Yeah, a lot of the ideas that I grab are from other LEGO builds, like this. You just kind of adapt some of these ideas to your own liking, and you can make whatever you want. That's the beauty of LEGO, is that you can create your own stuff. There's never a right or wrong way to build a MOC. Some say there is, I say there's not. And did I forget to put something in there? No, I did not. So it's supposed to be hollow in there. And then we have these. Oh, these fit right there. That's why. Stuff those right in there. And that's it. And we have a lot of little pieces. I guess we had to make up for bag one. And that is what we have remaining there. And yeah, that's the front so far. Looking pretty good. Alright, now we're going to move on to bag three. And I've only been building really for about 30-35 minutes. I won't know because I haven't edited the footage yet. Oh, we got green in there now? Cool. Wow, a poly bag in there, Lego. You snuck that in on us, huh? Get that right out of there. And here we go. Let's see. We got Darth Vader. I don't know who that is. I got two of them. Someone's gonna make fun of me for not knowing all the characters. Well, that's just to be expected. So, looks like we're going to be spending half the evening here going through parts for figures. I don't think these are probably the same. No, they're not. Okay, where does this one go? This one goes on the... Okay, we're going to build these in the order in which we find them here. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't even know what all these what all these figures do and stuff. I just want to get back to building the bus because I'm going to be honest, I can care less about the minifigures. I know somebody's going to like, oh, Jay, you're going to miss out on the fun. Oh, I don't really care because I want to build the bus, not the figures. That's part of the deal. Okay. It's been hot here. At one point, our weather was in the 70s, and it went back to the hundreds real quick. So fall is starting to approach. Well, I can't find the 1x thing that goes on there, but I found the pickaxe. Well, what do? Let's start sorting out parts. And I got millions of these in my collection. I never really used them for anything. Well, I got them here. I need more gray. I try to avoid using all the bland colors in my mocks and stuff, but oh yeah, about that restaurant build, I haven't even gotten to it yet. I've been so busy trying to get the Myers house done and trying to get that preserved. What I'm going to do is when I get that one done, get caught up on the smaller tutorials, and I'm going to come back in and start working on the bigger stuff. If you notice, I'm starting to sort out parts. Okay, we found the shoulder pads to him. I think it's a him. It's kind of a funny face, huh? Alright. Well, we're going to cover it up anyways. Ooh, yeah, there's just, I'm still trying to find a 1x1 round tile, and I have not even seen one yet. I bet it's, oh, there it is. Now we found it. So we're going to be spending a good chunk of our time working on minifigures. And I think because they're mostly just, they're dark. The other one's missing pants. Let's start pulling some of these out here. Oh, there they are. Yeah, by the time we got done with the minifigures, we've already sorted out half the parts. There we go. That's those two guys right there. I'll have their names in the description, and they will be indexed in the video too. Okay, yay, we're back to the bus again. I want to work on the bus, not some gloomy old minifigure. Okay, and then we're like, oh, Jay, now come on. Come on, where are we going? I already started sorting some of these out, so I can start pulling these out a bit more. All right. Sure to skip a set of studs, and let's shove more of these in here. I'm gonna be honest, I like my school bus a little better. Yeah, I like building my own stuff, you know. Let's put that over there. All right. Well, no, we're gonna need these anyways right now. What is this, just one piece per step? Wow, Lego, I'm kind of just, I hope this is not gonna be the whole build. We're not supposed to drag it out this long. So this is about 1,000 pieces, 954 to be exact, and that's just enough there to kind of get you going to that bigger set mode. And we got our shields. See, once you start sorting as you go, like what I just did, you notice how fast we're building right now. So when you're starting to go through your parts, start with whatever the first step is. Just take a big deep breath and start sorting as you're building. So by the time you get about halfway done, all your parts are sorted. Or you can just pre-sort each bag before you start. Doesn't matter. You could do it any way you wish. I'm not going to tell you how to sort your bags. That's up to you. This goes next to that. Okay, there's 2 ingots right here. Black ingots. Go right in there. Alright, I've never seen these in green before, but there they are. Alright, and we're getting close to the seats. And you're going to have to make all these seats that are coming up here. We'll get to that here in a second. Alright. These. And they're green too. I've been doing it all wrong. I've been using those other ones for the... So what I'm going to do here... Okay. What I'm going to do... Let's set... Once again. What am I going to do here is I'm just going to start setting these up now. And we're just going to build part of them. And you got to make 9 of them. And we can start getting rid of some of these because I'm tripping over them. And that's essentially what they are. Times 9. You gotta do that 9 times. So again, they're gonna get a little repetitive, but it's not like it's something major, you know. So I guess the guys can recline their seats back and pretend like they're on a luxury flight. Or you can stick it like that and put it on there like that too. I got 3 done. I'm just starting to pick stuff up now and get it off the workbench here. Still got the campground amphitheater still assembled. I got to take that apart because I need to back that up, and haven't done that yet. And that's it. Now we got to find more of these and start making the seats. Now I like putting my studs in the back, but they put the studs in the front. I think to try to simulate. Oh, I hope LEGO's not going to get rid of the little plastic seats, and we're going to be making our own, because these are a little too big. And they look more three-dimensional, but still. I'll be like all the other ambassadors. My fingers are hurting. There goes the air. That's more money out of my pocket. Every time the air flips on guys and gals, it's less bricks I have to buy. So you better hope it gets cool quick. So, you know, that's why you notice I haven't bought much parts. I have other obligations right now. That's why I'm selling building guides. Pull these over here. Those building guides are not going to do anybody any good if they're just for my own personal use. So. Okay, once you get your 9 seats built, this is probably a 9-passenger bus. We're missing a bunch of seats. All right, now we'll bring this back in here. We just plant them on the jumper plates. I'm just going to push these forward like that. Right in the center. I like using those, you know why? You put your arm on your minifigure, they can rest right up against the wall. Whoops, that doesn't go like that. Being kind of silly, can't get it in right, huh? I'm getting sloppy there, look at that. Why is that one not going in all the way? I think somebody went to work. Yes, they did. Guess I got the chimey when somebody comes up now. Especially if I'm back here. Okay, after that, let's start with the... Let me look here real quick here. You got it. Okay, we're putting 3 of these here. Wouldn't you stick a 6 and a 3? No, it's just a bunch of 3s right here. I don't know. I guess we're trying to make this thing seem like it's got a lot of parts. Like that. And I gotta put the piece back there. Okay. And okay. Then we gotta put these little track pieces back in here too. I mean, it's an interesting build. The colors are certainly different, because how often do we get to work with blue? Too much. Forget the black piece in the back there. There we go. And we rotate it, and we do it over here again. Now, how many of those do we need? Just 3? Yeah, I'm kind of just... I just want to get that Michael Myers building guide done. So what I'm going to probably do is work a little bit on that. I'm going to try to finish this review up quickly so I can do some other stuff that's a little bit more involved. I'm not saying that this is not involved, but it's not the Michael Myers house. I just want to get that building guide done, because I've been working on that building guide since 2020, so I've been working on it longer than I should have been. Yeah, but so far I'm pleased with the build. You're not overwhelmed. These seats are kind of weird, but I'm not overwhelmed with the build. The instructions are easy to follow, so that's really good. And that's it for bag 3 with 0 pieces remaining, and that's what we've done so far. Looks pretty good. All right, finally we have bag 4. Well, finally for this installment anyways. Okay. And yes, I am throwing those on the floor. Ooh, I like these. I wonder if this is scratched. I see a pit. Or, yeah, so these are kind of cool to have. I wish they'd make those a 2x2 instead of 2x4s. Yeah, so far, little bag of bricks. Looks like we're putting together another minifigure in here. We've already got up through. We've already done 6 out of the 9 minifigures. We got shaking the bag. Shake it on Grandma's shag carpet. So this is who we're putting together now. All right, here we go. Oh, we got a faux hawk. Well, if I can get that on straight. Huh. I mean, if it was medium nougat, but I never had my hair like that. But we are going to keep the helmet on that guy because he'd be embarrassed wearing that, huh? The mohawk. And no, I've never had a mohawk, and I don't think I ever will. Yeah, it's not too bad. And it doesn't have anything. Where's his pants at, huh? Where's my pants guy? I'll start sorting parts until we find it. Yeah, but I'm going to say now, working on this a bit, just for this set of installments, you're working with pretty much a dark color palette. It's not like I'm losing interest in the build. Now, I tell you one thing, I don't have a lot of his blue bricks. Especially 1x6 bricks in blue. That's like a very rare color for me. There he is. Alrighty, there we go. Cool, huh? Okay, got him out of the way. More bus. Good. I want to build a bus. Here, you can build the minifigures. I want to build the big stuff. Now, these type of little squash bricks, these are very handy. I've been using them because they got the hole in the middle. You can stick a 3.2 shaft in there. You can do all sorts of stuff. Makes a good anchor point for shafts and all that stuff. Yeah, but I'm tired of the heat. I'm tired of being pretty much in the house all the time. It gets kind of boring. That's blue. You got the regular ones. Where do these go now? Right here. You know, if LEGO would just make this into a regular yellow school bus, this would have been cool. A city, a public school bus or something. I knew a guy back in school that would always take the public bus. He didn't like taking the school bus. He didn't feel safe on it, so he took the public bus. And I thought, well, I don't disagree with you there. It looks like we're building a dashboard. LEGO, you really need to stop with the silhouettes on these, because that's something like if you're adding on to something, but I don't understand why we're doing that. Yes, I'm acting like a connoisseur. But oh, one of my sets that I needed to review got stuck into customs for a week. And it's weird. The box was opened up, or it was open, but it was retaped. This box says, your package has been resealed. and it was something else to, you know, for inspection for fish and wildlife. So I guess they thought I was bringing a salmon or something in the box. It's like, okay. I never had a set stuck in customs, but this time it did. It took a week to, and it was something that's time sensitive. I still have time to review it. I can't talk about it now, but I was kind of disappointed. It's like, really, seriously. All right, we're coming up with our very first sticker here. You got to put the gas gauge in here. And we're going to have to put a sticker on a 1x2 flat tile. I was really hoping this stuff would be printed, but it's not. Let's put the radiator grill in there now. And I'm looking for that tile. Well, if we can't find it, oh, there it is. And we need sticker number 5. Let's see here. Alrighty. 5 would be that right there. Does it matter which way that goes? Well, let's stick it on the tile first. Now, I remember a few of you told me stick it on something big like this. It makes it easier. Stick your part on something bigger. And even so, that's not going to help because this is black on black, and that is hard to see. I managed to get that on there. There it is. All right, now, which way does it face? Okay, like that. There's your dashboard. With no steering wheel. All right, I thought maybe we were going to put a wheel on there. There's a hole for one. Maybe that's later on. I mean, it's a nice little detail for that. And now, we're building a 4-banger, huh? A 4-cylinder. I don't know my engine parts. I'm just learning how to fix my engine. I'm learning how to fix a V6. And if I had the stomach, I'd take that engine out and just do a complete rebuild and overhaul on it. Of course, it doesn't have enough mileage on it for me to warrant to do that yet. And 2, I don't have the thing that goes in and pulls out the engine. And with me, with zero mechanic experience, yeah, I would not. It's going to be a very good steep learning curve. But if I'm going to do that, I may as well just do an LS swap or do an electric conversion at that point. All right. Make my little truck really fast, but I would make sure it's real quiet too. I hope the hood on this thing opens up. It'd be kind of cool instead of just having all that buried in there. Might get lucky and it opens up. Looks like it is. Right there. I think this almost looks similar to my school bus that I built years ago. Uh-oh, what happened here? Why, that's right, but let me take a look here. It shows it right here. Why, okay, I made a mistake here. That goes there, and this goes here. Like that. Okay, so don't do what I just did a while ago. Don't do that. There we go. I make a mistake. Can't be worse. I could be stuck on page 18 of my building guide and whoops, got to go back and redo it. Because what I'm going to do after I get done with this, I'm going to work on that for a little bit and come back and do the rest of the bus. Okay. I'm getting kind of hungry too, but I really want to get this going. Got some ice cream calling my name right now, and I don't want to eat while I'm building. mean, so far this bus looks normal. It just looks normal, like we're just building a regular normal passenger bus. Okay. This dashboard is not secured, so now we're going to lock that in. Yeah, so far it's just a regular bus. Is that even locked in still, or is that still wiggly? No. Let me put the 1x1 there. Yeah, but once I fix that power steering, boy, I could take one finger and just turn that wheel. That's the first time I ever did something like that. I feel like I still can't get that smell off my hands. Okay, so the hood just sits on here. So I got a note when I do the tutorial or the review, just pop this off and you can see inside. Some people are going to be like, you know, you could take that hood off. Well, now I know. Okay, now we're going to have to build the brake lights in the back. Well, at least one set of brake lights right back here. So now we're going to be focusing on this end here. Okay, and that sits there. Yeah, each bag for me has taken about 15 minutes. Oh, we got to put a sticker on that. No, Lego, that's sticker number 2. Oh, really? Some rusted old nasty thing? You're really going to make me put that on there? I should ding this out a flat -20 just for that. So far, it's still at a 9.9. It's not a bad build so far. There we go. I survived that. All right, so now we're back over here. You know what? I think I skipped a step. No. All right, we didn't. I didn't, anyways. I guess it's to make the bus look like it hadn't been washed in one spot. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. This goes here, and then this right here. Yeah, I just can't wait to grab the surfboard and hit the waves. Cowabunga, dude. Oh, man, I want to go do that now, not sit here in the desert, but yeah. Oh, tippy tippy. All right, so far that's pretty good. And now we got to put the windshields on. That's what they're using. I wish they'd make these 3 bricks tall instead of just 2. Matter of fact, I wish they'd just make them without this round or this part here coming off the side, but still keep them rounded. Boy, I'm really messing up here. Whoopsie. Okay. Why don't you just have us put this back over here, Lego? I don't know what we're doing here. Yeah, so far the stickers are broken down. Did I even put the steering wheel in there? Let me look, because I saw the steering wheel in this bag, but... Yeah, I forgot to put the steering wheel in there. Well, let's do that while we're here. Shove that in there. Yeah. I've never seen a steering wheel straight down. That reminds me of my parents, even my dad, they'd have that steering wheel tipped it all the way down because they were short. I'm like, I can't even get in the car and drive it like that. My steering wheel's up like a truck, you know, like a big truck, and I don't know. What, no 1x8 brick? We have to do this? What a pity. Sticker number 3 for that. You know, when I'm done with it, I'll be ripping all that off. So many parts right now to sort through. It's not even funny. I just kind of gave up. So I just kind of have what totes have what sets cataloged in there, and then when I need the parts, I just kind of peel off the pieces that I need. These all the joints are overlapped, so this is meant to be played with. This is not meant to just be a shelf queen by all means. And okay, I thought I was the only one that used to go down like that, and down again. Down across down, but I guess I'm not the only one that does that. Okay, I must have made a mistake somewhere, and how I know that is I'm missing I'm missing a 1x1 plate, but I have this. I have this extra gun piece. Oh, we were supposed to build a gun for one of these guys. Well, let's see here. All right. Oh, there's the plate. Now, what's the lamp holder for? Maybe the weapon, huh? Well, let's take a look here. I put that plate back there. And after we're done with that, that's it. I've got to do the corrections, but first I got to find the sticker sheet. And let's go back. See, that's the beauty about doing these. I don't filter. Yeah, I was supposed to make a weapon. I don't filter them because if I make a mistake, somebody's probably already made that mistake too, and it's just easier to do it like that. And that's what it is. So he actually has something in his hand. Maybe it's a megaphone. I don't know what it is. That's it. And for the most part, we're done. And that's what we have remaining for bag 4. Summation of Thoughts. It's an interesting build. It's keeping my attention, and the score is at a 9.9. Just because we had an incident with the part that came off. So it is a bit flaky when you're building it, but as you can see, this has got some weight to it. And the seats do recline back. I guess if the guys are lazy, they can lay in there. But if you notice, there's enough space for all our figures to sit in here. So maybe we should have a compartment for all the wigs we have laying around. And yeah, that's what it looks like on the bottom. And I think this is really just meant to be played with. This is not a shelf queen. And this just pops off. Too bad there's no way to attach some hinges to it. But there it is. And yeah, I'm happy with the build. It's really good. We can, whoa! No, don't be rolling off. We even get a brick separator with it too. But I want to know what you guys and gals think of the set so far. To me, it's keeping my interest.